द आयरॉनिक शो क्लिप्स में आपका स्वागत है। कम टाइम में ज़्यादा सीखना है तो तुरंत सब्सक्राइब कर लें। Sir, I was just going through some data regarding 2023. So 75% of the total, the overall digital payments that had happened in 2023 in India, 75% of that has happened through UPI. So you can, imagine the magnitude of, the importance of UPI, or what NPCI and RBI and the government has given to the India and now to the world. Right now, 2016, we got to use the UPI for the first time. Before that, when NPCI, RBI, the government, I would believe there would be multiple other institutions working together to get this dream into a reality. What was the overall timeline required to develop this giant that we know as UPI today?
I think when great things to happen, then you will
Right.
get blessing from all the corners, all the directions, and that's our Sanatan Hindu Dharma. We have seen
Yeah.
that whenever any great thing or great innovation has happened, we have got all kind of support, all kind of forces join with us, and things like that. So when we completed this development of UPI, I mean the concept was well thought, massaged with a lot of other areas like compliance, security, the infrastructure, the scale at what we will roll out, and all this was almost in the process of finalization. And then we launch in somewhere in April 11th April 2016. It was launched for first time, though it was for kind of beta testing and trial and all was going on that time. But finally, on 20th of August 2016, the UPI got final approval from Reserve Bank to go into public domain. And the real start of
Hmm.
UPI was commenced on 28th of August 2016. Now, everything was well set. I mean, we tested, from all possible angle, from security, from the kind of bandwidth, the kind of number of transaction what it can handle, and all this thing. And you know, initially it was 10,000, 1 lakh transaction a day. It was very much celebration type of situation for us, because uh, when we see really that baby has started walking well now.
Yeah.
So of course that was the scene. But there was another event happen in between, and that was demonetization. And
Yeah.
demonetization was never ever thought by anybody that it can happen all of a sudden. And that event has literally picked up the moment for UPI. And I would say
Absolutely.
that it was the UPI moment arrived on that day, because so many issues were there. So people were waiting for such innovative things to come. And because people started adopting it so much so easily, right? That was one of the key ingredient why government got little interestful into this.
Yeah.
So again, we government was aware that we have launched UPI, though it was for banks to roll out their own UPI application. But when demonetization happened, government took a driving seat to take UPI at next level. Uh, NPCI was told to create a common application without having any bank at the back end. The
Yes.
government wanted for financial inclusion and to replace cash quickly in the market through digital innovation. We are told to develop a product called Beam, Bharat Interface for Money, which was launched by the Prime Minister,
Yeah.
Mr. Modi, on 30th of December 2016. That was, the I would say the complete paradigm shift moment. That's
Right.
how the Swiggy or Zomato of the world is surviving. Otherwise, they will not, because they are getting good services. So something similar in UPI also. People realize that okay, we are not paying anything, but it's good service. And see, we need to take care of the entire ecosystem, in mind when when this kind of service is rolled out. It should be affordable. So naturally, it is not
Correct.
cost you anything for
Absolutely.
using UPI application, right? The same time, it should be sustainable, because when sustainable in the sense that when you were not in the digital era, I mean many
Hmm.
years ago, your mobile phone was not there, but normal trunk, normal telephone line used to date for days and days. You had no option to complain,
Yeah.
because you have to survive with that situation. कि अब ये जब जिस दिन आएगा रिपेयर होगा तब चलेगा, वरना फोन बंद है. Today, that that is not allowed. You can't have your system down, be it
Hmm.
telecom system, be it banking system, be it any system today. The moment it is down, though Twitter is down for 10 minutes, or WhatsApp is down for 10 minutes, it becomes national critical crisis. You know, so when you are building such a large scale payment ecosystem
Hmm.
for a large country, largest country of the world, you need to keep so many parameters in mind. So the sustainability is inbuilt so much so durable that even the infrastructure what we envisaged that time, I mean, demonetization was not even ever in the horizon. The pandemic was never in the horizon, but we were confident that it is going to be a path breaker, and it is going to be uh, really popular product, and therefore we envisage certain amount of traffic volume may increase over a period of time. And so that time when we envisage the infrastructure requirement, we kept very high. I mean, I can't reveal the exact number, but
Sure.
it was made one of the largest infrastructure transaction processing capacity anywhere in the world, right? So today, because of that, demonetization came, the pandemic came. You may have hardly heard about the UPI system was down for
Yeah.
hour or so or something like that, because the risk mitigation were well thought even at the time of launch, and that is what is paying result today, that the system is sustainable. The third important aspect, affordability, sustainability, and third, the most, is secure. Your system has to be secure, because it
Absolutely.
is uh, it is dealing with the harder money of the nation. I mean, you know, for anybody and everybody, even 1 rupee or 10 rupee or 100 rupees or 1 crore rupees. I mean, it everyone has its value, and when you're putting so much of trust and kind of reliability on any system, you really need to act upon. So security is something which was paramount, which is paramount today, also in the payment system. Uh, we never ever compromise or cut the corners when it came to security today. So what do you see in entire UPI? Of course, we are going to discuss about fraud part
Yeah.
separately, but there is no technical loophole through which people have exploited the UPI system and made money, or defrauded people. No, I can tell this with a lot of responsibility and pride that the security design around the entire ecosystem, the interfaces, the application, the infrastructure which manage UPI today, that's unparalleled. We have taken literally almost all possible precautions while
Hmm.
designing, while rolling out. Of course, I would not say it is not going to be ever a problem. Touchwood, as we speak, there is absolutely no security issue seen so far.
अगर आपको ये क्लिप अच्छा लगा तो इस चैनल के बाकी क्लिप्स को भी ज़रूर देखें और सीखते रहें।